with the background image. Okay, so I'm just going to choose, that's the size of the screen when you start up, obviously in Fireworks, and I've got a history presentation and I want to make it a bit better. So I've googled here Rome and Britain, and I've just found this silly little picture here, and I'm going to copy that image and I'm going to paste it into there. So then we've got one image. Let's see him in the bottom right hand corner. Let's use the magic wand tool to remove the white. Okay, that looks lovely. Now it's a collage, so let's find other things to go with it. First of all, let's just make the ground here a sort of a sort of background colour, perhaps a sort of an earthy colour. Yeah. Let's choose a colour. That'll do for dirt, and then we're just gonna cut in. You know, and I'm just doing this ever so quickly, and you'll see the reason why you can do it ever so quickly in a second. So just colour that in as best you can. Right, okay, we're done. And then we're going to move him to the top. Look at that, drag up, he's still there. Now the canvas colour, let's just do that as a sort of a light, that's a horrible blue. The canvas colour is a blue sky, and then we're going to actually add an edged effect, something like that. And in this case it needs to be just an off-white colour, perhaps, and just white as I hope. So you can see some clouds taking shape. Obviously if I was to spend more time on this, it could look a lot more effective if you done like that. Okay, so maybe then let's bring in the smudge tool and then just smudge that in. See the way I'm choosing those effects. And that's really a nice way of making the picture really quite genuine, really. Okay. Wispy clouds, I think we call those. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we want perhaps another picture to make it into a that. No, I don't like that. Let's just have a quick picture. Oh no, did I just see Portchester Castle? Okay, so we kind of get the idea that we're getting a picture together. Now, what we can then do is hopefully just remove loads of this stuff. But obviously the other stuff, we could probably get that all this. And then obviously I would re-employ the smudge tool. No, just let's look carefully at. Oh, damn! Just carefully at those things. Okay, so this guy is, you know, take the scene. He's looking for Portchester Castle. That's what he's looking for. That's what I've designed here, I suppose. Right, now the interesting part of this. Right, if you go to select all, okay, so there, show all, select all there, or Control A. You can then zoom these things out, so it becomes a little, obviously a little bluer, but also that's because of the canvas color. So if we change that to that colour, okay, it's gonna look like that. So you'd have to play around with these things clearly to get the exact thing. But we've bled that out a little bit. It looks fine, really. Maybe this chap here shouldn't be bled out quite as much, so he should go in there. And maybe this shouldn't be quite as bled out there. So then it starts to look a little bit more genuine. We then save it as a picture, so background, and then we export it. Why do we export it? We export it to reduce the file size, and so it's easier to send across the web or email. Yeah, and obviously size there, so export that. I've called it back. Now, here in my presentation, all I need to do is go to the slide master again. If you don't remember this, pick it up from last lesson, and then right click, format background, set from file, back. Makes the presentation a lot more effective because it's a nice picture but also a small file size. So then we go back and you can see, okay, you can't see much of it here, but on my title slide there, I might want to think about the colour of the text, but that's come together quite nicely. Yeah, and then obviously there's the rest of my presentation, and that's it really.